Okay, those were the camp days. August, it's plenty warm out there, but here in January, Jordan, it's starting to feel like giving us spring fever a little bit.
It really is, although you look outside, it looks like fall. The grass is dormant as well as all the trees, but with these temperatures, they might be blooming a little bit early. Right now, 74 in Waco, 77 in Temple, Bryan College Station, as well as Austin. Killeen has already been in those mid-80s throughout much of today. They are still in those lower 80s heading into the evening time. But don't worry, we have a cold front. It's finally coming in, already hitting the Texas Panhandle from the northwest, slowly bringing in a little bit of that cloud cover, but nothing really in terms of precipitation ahead of this front, which is unfortunate because that's exactly what we need right now. Getting a little bits of spritz and sprinkles on the radar, but most of that is going to be upper level in the atmosphere. None of that's actually going to make it to the ground considering it's just so dry. Dew points are very low right now. Humidity values low as well. As a matter of fact, they're so low that we do have a red flag warning. That means elevated fire risk for much of the northwestern parts of our counties, and that's going to stay in effect till about 7 o'clock tonight. And on top of it, you get those strong winds ahead of the front. That's why we have those wind advisories. Those are going to stay in effect until 9 a.m. We're talking gusts getting up to about 30, 40, possibly even 50 miles per hour. The Texas Panhandle has already been hitting gusts about 50, 60 miles per hour. So we got those gusty winds, increasing critical fire dangers. Of course, what you can do not toss any lit cigarettes, don't park or drive on tall grass, don't drag any tow chains, and of course observe those burn bans. Of course, check with your local officials for the latest information regarding that. Forecast low temperatures tonight. All right, you're going to start to notice a drop in those conditions, most of which starting with the northwest. We're talking those lower 40s, right around where we should be for this time of year. Most of I-35 corridor is going to be in those upper 40s. Of course, as you head down to the Brazos Valley, we're still going to be in those 50s. Highs tomorrow. All right, we're talking about a 20-degree temperature drop compared to what we saw today. We're looking at more of those lower 60s all across the region. That is more like January for what we should see. So here comes that front. It pushes through, pushes any kind of moisture out of our area. A little bit of cloud cover starts to make a comeback late on Friday, and that's going to be just about it. Not really expecting anything in terms of precipitation anytime soon. Winds are going to be shifting around for quite some time, but they're going to be pretty strong. Look at this. For tomorrow, we're going to start off the morning, gusts getting up to about 25, 30 miles per hour, maintaining that strength throughout much of the afternoon. Then it finally starts to calm down as we head toward the weekend, and it's also going to start to slowly shift from north to south. That's going to cause temperatures to shoot right back up. Here comes that front. We're going to see those 60s sticking around for a little bit longer. Lows dipping down into the 30s, still staying above the freezing point. You don't have to worry about that. But look at those temperatures already rising back up, getting close to records once again.